All right, we have a feed. So sorry about that, folks. Luckily, I think we only had like 10 people watching at that moment because we had just started the event, but it's been a interesting morning to say the least. We'll just say that. So on the technical side of things, but looks like we're up and rolling. I'll give Mike something to look at here in just a minute or two. There we go. Game number 1 goes to SOFIA MAST. There we go. Let's try this again. Oh, wow. So many people found it right away. That's great. Basically everyone that had it already. Sean Meadows, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button the second that you get here. If you're the diehards that have already found the stream, make sure you're giving the channel a little engagement. Just because this channel is so quiet for most of the year, it really helps YouTube let everyone else know that we're live when those of you who are the avid pool fans hop right in and click the like button right away. So. But we're going to jump right into game number 2. We are playing an alternate break format. All event for all the disciplines, correct? Looks like Tiffany Tang going with the full head-on break and coming up dry. And look at this spread.
Her only saving grace is that 2-ball if she's going solids. I think she's got a pretty good view either way. Everything's looking pretty open for Miss Sophia MAST. Definitely one of the favorites coming into the event. Excited to see her play. It's been a privilege watching these young competitors grow up and become great junior players, but also just great players in general, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you can say that again.
Look at that. Letting her stroke out there and get in shape on the one.
I'm just now putting the bracket link in the video description for you guys at home.
If you want to check out all the action from this week on Digital Pool and follow the live scoring, just go to digitalpool.com, search Quincy.
You can also search BEF.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, it'll bring up all the active brackets.
Oh, okay. She got on the 2-ball, though, and that was always the issue with this rack. Now that 9-1 are tied up for the miss from Sophia MAST. Opportunity knocking. Tiffany Tang. We got a pretty good matchup here on the 11:30 round as well. I think we're going to continue on in the 18U Girls 8-Ball National Championship.
We should try to cut the 13.
Yeah, only you can make that shot. Yeah.
You just got to be able to see the edge of the ball, Mike. That's it. I know you can't do that. No, we're getting along today.
I was going to say,
we're
you were
get
the one
along
that
today.
told me, can you just pretend like we get along for the first match? That's what he said.
Let's do that. Let's do
exactly
that.
what he said. And now here you are, getting a little spicy already.
Sophia just checking this angle on this 4-ball on the short rail to see what she can do as far as maybe playing rail first or cheating the pocket.
Yeah, she's definitely going rail first.
Oh, and ends up catching it thick.
She's got the 5-ball, though. A little bit of insurance there. Do we know who won this event last year?
The 8-ball event. That's a good question. I was here. That would be good to know, to see the reigning champions in each discipline.
Okay, she's got a tough straight shot here. This 2-ball to get good on the 7. feel like from there she'll have plenty more to choose from. Still got to work to get to that one ball that she missed earlier. Wait a minute. Colin says...
Wait, whoa. Whoa.
Because this is the funniest part. So like, I told Collins, I said, hey, who won this event last year, right? So he goes to the BEF. Shane Tyree just looks up at us. That's perfect. Okay.
Shane Tyree's here in the booth with us.
It's awkward when the boss is like right there. You know what I mean? Super awkward.
Do we know who the champions were last year?
Yeah. Oh, I love how she utilized the right side of the pocket to open that up.
Okay, thanks. Shane.
Shane's the best. He's the one who lets us back every year, so we're super appreciative of him.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to fan out and come out here and enjoy the country's top players.
Exactly. It's the best.
All right. She's got such a great game. I feel like,
yeah.
but the best part that I can appreciate just seeing her mature over the last couple of years is just how tough she is mentally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I interviewed her yesterday, talking about that heartbreaker of a match against Kennedy, that year she didn't qualify for Worlds. She ended up getting a wild card, but that was the match to get into Worlds, and she was very emotional after that match.
Yeah.
Sorry. But it was.
Take a wild guess who won last year.
What do you mean?
Take a wild guess.
Well,
Who won the 8-ball last year?
SOFIA MAST.
The heck of a guess.
Yeah.
Heck of a guess.
8-ball's
Because
her favorite game.
It was SOFIA MAST.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I tell you what, though, she's got her hands full this year because I've seen some other players that are just leveling up.
Yeah.
Throughout, you know.
Hey, what does the next time she comes to the table, who does her cue delivery remind you of? Like the way that she delivers the cue.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take a look and see.
Yeah.
I'll take a look. And
I'll remind you when she gets to the table next time.
Take a guess.
The way she delivers the cue is like, it's very, how do you say this? It's really, really good for ball pocketing. Because it's such a quiet, like, it's not a flashy stroke. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's very repeatable, what she does.
Well, she's consistent, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So that and her demeanor and her poise at the table. Even watching her last year during the Worlds, you know, it's like you can never, if you didn't see the scoreboard, which by the way, you did a good job on those graphics on the bottom, buddy. But if you didn't know the score, you wouldn't be able to tell like where she's at. You know, she doesn't get too high when she's up or when she's ahead in the match. She doesn't get too low when she's down or trailing in a match. He very much has the same disposition throughout the entire match. And she's a great mix of what being a professional is and you know, also being a ruthless competitor at the same time.
Ruthless competitor. She just wants to win.
Yeah.
She will do whatever she can.
And they got a mess here on this table, though, buddy, at that break. Love the delivery there from Miss Tang. So, do you have the runner-up from last year?
No runner-ups here.
No, just champions.
Just
huh?
champions.
Champions.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're not first, you're last. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go, Ricky Bobby.
Just quoting
there
Ricky
you
Bobby.
go, Ricky Bobby. As he says, ain't nothing wrong with silver. You know?
No.
All right.
So take a look at the way she moves the cue when she
Okay.
when she pockets the next ball, and tell me who it reminds you of. Not necessarily the way she moves her arm, but the way the cue moves, if that makes sense.
It does not.
Okay.
But Yeah, I will. We can. All right, nice shot there from Sophia. Really takes her time at the table.
She's got a tough rack here. I mean, this is a
She's got her
this is a
hands full for
mess.
Sure.
It's almost not even worth running out here. Maybe just dink off the 7, pin her between the rail and those balls right there. Force her to open them up, Like if you give her access to that 15 ball and only the 15 ball for a good hit,
okay, so
she'll do you a favor of opening things up. You
well,
know
then
what I mean?
you can clip off the left side of the 1 ball right now and just put the cue ball up there by the side cushion.
I'm talking about just dink in here. Where's
No,
my
I don't.
whiteboard?
I want to be able to send it in the upper left, the cue ball, but not let her see the orange stripe ball. Leave her on the left side of the table, so that way you're forcing her to shoot at the 15 ball. Does that make sense? Is that the 15 there,
That's 15.
or that's the 11? No.
Oh, the 11, yeah. My bad.
So if the cue ball was like by the second diamond, right by where your mouse is at, right there, yeah, and then you're forcing her to shoot at that mess. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Then you open things up for yourself, and then she has to hit a rail after as well. So, there it is. See what I mean? Boom. It's like right there where you drew it at. Right there where you drew it at. All right, I'm out of here.
Everyone gets lucky sometimes, Mike.
I'm done. That's like the first call I've ever made doing this in all the years.
That was pretty good.
Wow. There you go. There you go.
That's
there
right.
you go.
Shane just says even a broken clock works twice a day, but
Okay.
he kind of meant it's correct twice a day.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we all heard the saying before.
that was
This is from last night. Okay, not this morning.
great execution there from Tiffany. Yeah, I think like she looked to see if the 4 ball was playable on the side.
It looks like it is actually. It looks like it's really close.
And that just did Sophia a huge favor.
Yeah.
Where I thought Tiffany got a lot out of it. I mean, that was very well done there.
If you're bumping the 11 here, you need to make sure you don't tie up that 8 ball.
Yeah, I think given the cue ball being close to the cushion, it's almost impossible to not touch the 11
Yeah.
and make it, but you still got to make sure, like Colin said, you don't want to tie up on that side. Wow, she went in the corner, Collins. I didn't know.
Wow. It didn't go. It didn't go. It must not have gone on the side. What a shot.
We're over here playing checkers. Sophia's playing chess.
Cliche number 6 today.
Okay. Yeah.
See how many we can rack up. Rack 'em up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that was game over right there. That was a good shot. I had
Great
no idea
shot.
that ball went. Okay, this is going to be a bit of an issue here, Collins. Think she can still hit the bottom of the cue ball.
Have you made a decision about who her cue delivery looks like?
Sorry. Okay, let me look right now. Can you give me a hint?
Moscone Cup reg.
Moscone Cup reg.
American team.
American team. Tyler?
She plays with a little longer bridge. But look at the way she moves the cue. It looks just like Skylar Woodward. It's like short and punchy. She plays with a longer bridge.
Oh, well, but that's just the bar table stroke.
Is that where she gets it?
Yeah, I mean, if you see top level bar box players, they always got that short, compact stroke. You know?
Interesting.
Because you don't want to let the cue ball move around too much. You're getting in real specific areas of the table. You know.
Right.
And Sky's like a anomaly, man. You know, it's like that stroke just transcends so well on the 9 foot, which doesn't usually happen. You know, so.
Well, even though she plays with like a sometimes 11, 12, 13, 14-inch bridge, she still keeps her delivery really short and compact, which makes it like very, very repeatable.
You know, I like how she's got just matching gear. Pink dagger, pink break cue, pink playing cue. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, man. Look at this.
As you're rocking the New Balances over there, the dad shoes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Pink
Look at
case.
that curly maple. Look at that.
Wow. It's got her name on it.
You put that cue under the light, that thing's just gonna swirl, man.
Swirl.
The swirl, he said.
And
All right, here we go.
whoop, camera's glitching. Here we go. We'll go right back here.
Quit pushing buttons, man.
My bad.
Big shout out to Lucasi. Big shout out to all the sponsors who helped put on the 2025 Billiard Education Foundation Junior National Championships. This has been a whole team effort, and it's been great to see all these companies come together for this event. It's like the one event of the year where everyone kind of all rows in the same direction.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. Big shout out to Shane Tyree and the team for putting this event on. And you can tell, not that they didn't put a lot of effort in years past, but this seems like they just completely took a whole other step here this year.
Yeah. The execution of the event out here is top notch.
We got a real funny relationship, and I texted him as soon as we walked in the building. I said, "Oh man, this place is unbelievable."
Sweet.
He didn't believe me. He thought I was being sarcastic. So.
Coming up with some master plans here. We got plans for
You
this
know,
event.
no, don't do that, because this is the thing. There's maybe like one time a year. This is like the only time of year basically where he can just say whatever he wants, and I just have to like listen to him.
Yeah, it's pretty much all year. Sophia coming with a big shot here.
And he knows it tilts me, and then he just does it and says, "Okay, we're back now."
Oh my goodness, that ball fell in.
How come every time I hit it like that, it stays up?
There's no chance that's the reality. Like 6 of them went in like that yesterday for you.
How did we end up yesterday?
Pretty good.
Like on the day.
Pretty good.
For who?
I mean, we both won as friends. We had some fun playing pool.
We both won as friends.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, trying to
That's
scratch
all right.
here.
That's all right. Love the leave. Really smart decision there from Sophia. Still going to have to do a lot of work, though. Going to need some real tight cue ball positional play here.
Nice form. It's interesting to see as they get older. Tiffany is probably, what would you say, like 6 to 8 inches taller than last year? Maybe more.
Didn't she have those big, tall boots? Those, like, huge platform boots?
Last year?
I thought so.
Maybe,
yeah. Yeah, and now she can play fine.
Right.
You know?
Well, I just remember she was kind of, it was difficult to get proper fundamentals last year because she was a little on the shorter side, but now she's looking really good.
That's been just one of the interesting aspects of their development, you know, is just how their mechanics need to adjust because they're in growing stages in their lives, you know? So you're always going to need to have like a continuous tune-up because what you're working with is changing so much right now. What a smart shot there that was. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
remember hearing Oscar talk about that with Adrian, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give the kid a little bit of a tune-up," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, he's growing right now, so you have to kind of just button it up a little bit more as he's getting taller."
How are you getting on the 8 here, Mike? Are you taking a thin cut on the 7 in the side, going up and down, or what are we doing here? There's a wall of balls protecting you from or stopping you from getting proper on the 8 ball from the 7, especially from this far. Oh man! Now the tangent line points.
She going between the gap here already?
The tangent line points right at the gap right here. I think she just needs to play a stop shot. She's looking at the gap. She just looked at the gap. If she makes this shot with a perfect stun and slides right through there,
and it lays real good.
It lays really good.
Yeah.
She might have to go a touch under stun. She's queuing low. Oh.
She had the idea though.
She did.
Yeah, that was it.
It laid there. It was possible for sure. Not an easy shot at all.
Momentum's shifting now.
Yeah, Tiffany, time to lay up. Don't go offensive here. I wouldn't think. You got a lot of congestion. It's difficult to keep track of the cue ball. Maybe make one ball and play safe.
I like maybe run into the 15 ball right here if I can. Okay. Well,
this works.
That'll work, yeah.
It would have worked too if she made the ball.
Does the 8 ball pass in the bottom right?
Oh, for the 10 now? Because the 10
for the 8, yeah.
What ball is that? The 12? The 10?
Yeah.
Can't
I
tell.
don't think it does. So I was thinking about cutting that 7 ball in the upper right and then just letting the cue ball come back on this side of the table, on the left side, excuse me, the table, and try to fall in that area she was attempting to the last shot. If it doesn't, then I'm just laying up. And actually, I'm probably sending the 7 ball right in this pile of balls so that way I get a shot here later on. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not so much of a fan of that shot just because of where the cue ball ended up. Mm-hmm. Now I know when you got a 3-0 lead, you want to continue to stay aggressive and keep the pressure on. But I would have just liked to have. Sorry.
Nice stroke here from Tiffany. What were you saying there, bud?
Lost my train of thought. Sorry, I got a message and then it's like, yeah, put the phone away, Mike. But yeah, just making her really earn that next shot while sending the 7 ball into this area of the table, down here, because then it's like she would have been left a tough shot, but then my ball that I'm going to have next is going to be in that same area where
she's going to be laying the cue ball.
Yeah,
in case she misses something, right? Or in case she tries to play safe. It's a little bit more difficult to play safe. It's a nice shot. Tiffany Tang going for the jugular here.
How is she going to handle the 15 here, Collins? Is it playing the side?
I think roll forward here, play the 9, and then play the 15 in the right side.
Ooh, okay. I like that. You're such a good player, man.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You're so complimentary.
You told me to play nice this first match.
Thank you.
After this match, though.
It's on.
She did not want to get straight here, Collins. This is an issue.
The 15 still goes. This isn't.
Yeah, but.
This is good.
Well, she got a lot of mileage out of it, that's for sure.
This is good, yeah.
And I love the decision, you know. Smart enough to realize it.
Well, the 15 goes in the bottom left also. I'm not saying that maybe the 13 isn't the right shot if you don't have a really well-developed, pop stun shot, full table.
Yeah. She make the ball. Ooh. Is it going to get in the game? It is not. Oh.
Thank you, So Grizz. Thank you.
What are you thanking him for?
Right here. I'll let you see, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not so much. All right, this to get on the hill. 4-0. SOFIA MAST, the reigning defending champion. They are playing proper rules, so you have to make sure that cue ball comes to a
complete halt.
Yeah. You're a real stickler for rules.
A full and complete halt. Well, I just don't want.
Except if he is the one who fouls, then he's not going to tell you.
I just don't. No, that's not true. I always call it on myself. I just don't want someone else trying to pretend that they don't know the rules when they do. Like when balls are supposed to be spotted, or or whether or not it's a re-rack if a ball is made on the break.
Yeah, maybe if you learn more, then you'll understand.
This guy, this guy made a ball. This guy made a ball in my pocket on the break yesterday and said it was a re-rack. Okay, and he just re-racked the balls. Anyway, we move on.
Have you moved on? I don't think you have moved on.
Now we move on.
Okay.
We move on to rack number 5 in the inaugural match of this year's 2025 Billiard Education Foundation 8-Ball National Championships.
Yeah. Nice break. Unfortunately, she came up dry, though.
Both players coming up dry. I think there was maybe one break that wasn't dry.
A little bit of a spoiler alert. 11:30 round. Going to be Ava Weems versus the winner between Jordan Helfrey and Marissa Dew. That should be a great matchup as well.
That is going to be a good match.
No friendly little nudge there. I don't know if she's got anything offensive. Collins, is that 14 playing the side?
Yeah.
Okay. How good did she get on this ball? Is she going to be able to run into that 12-10? Look at that.
Smart, too.
Oh, that's unfortunate. How does
it comes right back and ties back up. Exactly how it was.
Yeah, exactly. The exact same way. How unlucky is that?
Yeah, it's pretty unlucky.
I'm not sure this ball plays, Collins.
She's playing safe.
No, she's playing the bank.
I see. She called the bank, I'm assuming. Yeah. That's how you knew.
Sophia looking to start her run here for defending her crown. Good looking cue there.
We'll have to check that out. Is that?
It's a peach hour.
And it must be custom for her.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
color-wise.
Yeah. Inlays, you can tell. Probably ebony, carbon.
It's probably pink stained maple like the other ones, you think? What do you think they use for the pink?
It could be pink ivory, too.
Pink ivory?
Yeah. It's a thing.
Like real pink ivory?
I'll teach you a couple things about the pool world one day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be extravagant.
Okay,
why not just get perfect on the deuce? Or do you use the 2 as your key ball for the 8?
I might just go for the 4 right here.
Yeah, use the 2 as the key ball. You could play the 5 in the same pocket after the 4, right? To reposition on either the 1 or the 7.
Yeah, and I like opening up the 1 and using that 2 then to get back in line for everything else.
Can she see the 5? Oh no, she's playing the 2 here.
Okay, she'll still be good no matter what.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I mean, she's got. Yeah, she can play into zones.
Good. Thank you, sir. Oh yeah. Thank you. Okay. She can see the finish line, Collins.
Yeah.
Well,
I do think though that playing the 4 first might have simplified the rack a little bit.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
She's gonna nudge the 8 out here, or try to miss the 8.
No. She's gonna miss the 8. I mean, the 5 ball's playable now on the right too, so I don't think there's any reason to go and.
Oh, the 5 goes past the 8 in the side.
On the right though. Oh, it plays in the same pocket as a 4, I believe.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. She could roll forward.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Play it on the left side.
Either way.
Yeah.
Once she gets on the 7, she decides exactly how she wants to play the 5.
She'll have a choice, that's for sure.
Yeah, it looks like she's going for a corner.
Yeah. Can she just draw right back here? No, she's playing the 7.
It might be worth playing the 5. No, it's not worth playing the 5 now. It's too small of a
Then you're
side
going
pocket.
forward and playing the right
Yeah.
in the bottom. I'm sorry, the 5 in the bottom right then, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Just kidding.
Life is good when you got options.
Tell you what, I'm a fan of like the decision making and the execution of playing 8-ball
Mm-hmm.
versus, playing rotation can
Look at
only
that
be a
stroke.
little tic-tac-toe.
Look how perfect she hit that ball.
Well,
This is for
you can see why she's a defending champion. This 8-ball to go into the second round. Sophia MAST, Tiffany TANG. There's the hug. All right, Collins, what's the plan here, buddy?
Yeah, so if you're watching at home, we are going to be going live for each individual match moving forward. So please, if you're going to be watching every single match, if you're one of those that is just a diehard juniors fan, please remember to click the like button for every single stream. And if you're planning to come back and you're not subscribed to this channel already, please click the subscribe button. It'll make it a million times easier for you to find when we go live. You can click the notification bell. So you'll get notifications when we go live all week, and then you can turn that off after we're done with the event if you want. But please do all that because it'll make it a lot easier to push this out to more people so that they're not missing out on the good action, especially once we get towards the later parts of the week. So, yeah, we will be back at, what time is the next round?
11:30.
11:30, so that's an hour and a half from now. We'll go live probably 5 to 10 minutes before the match starts to give everyone a chance to find the match, and then we'll roll right through it, and that's going to be pretty much the rhythm for the entire event. So thank you all for tuning into this first match. We got 50 people that found the stream, which is, it's an uphill battle considering that we only go live on this channel a couple times a year. So yeah, let's feed that algorithm. Click that like button before you take off, and click subscribe. And we'll see you guys in about an hour and 20 minutes. Thanks, Mike.